Good morning, friends. Hope you guys are having a great morning. It's Monday. I wanted to do a what I eat in a day video for you guys. So come follow along with me during the day and see what I eat on my Ketovore diet. All right, it's lunchtime. I just got done with work. I came downstairs and I'm going to look and see what's in the fridge and figure out what I feel like eating for my lunch. All right, so I told you guys that yesterday I made this breakfast casserole, and I am going to heat up a piece of this, and I want to have one of these kielbasa sausages, so I'm gonna put one of these in the air fryer. While I'm waiting for my lunch to heat up in the air fryer, I went ahead and cleaned out my coffee pot from this morning and put in some water for tomorrow morning. But I wanted to show you how I make my coffee. So I use Peet's. I love it. It's delicious. This dark roast organic alma de la tierra is really, really good. And then I also use this decaf. Now, there is a decaf of the same thing that I normally buy. I couldn't find it, so I got this one. But my whole point in sharing this is I do half and half. So I mix those two, half and half, and put them into my coffee container. And that way I know I'm getting half calf, half decaf, because too much caffeine is not good for me. I tend to get jittery and a little bit crazy. So this is really perfect for me, and so I like this blend. Okay, so I just pulled everything out, and as you can see, the top got nice and crunchy and crispy, which I like on the breakfast casserole. I put pork panko on the top because I like that crispy crunch, that crust. And then I've got my smoked sausage there, so I'm ready to eat. Okay, I finally get to sit down. I'm starving. Let's see, it's 12:23. This is definitely the time when I get hungry for my first meal. Like I showed you, I've got my breakfast casserole and my smoked sausage. It's the roasted garlic one. So this is gonna be really hot. I'm gonna cut a little piece of this sausage off so I can try it out. Let's see what that's like. Yeah, that's really good. It's not too garlicky, it's just right. I definitely would get this again. Okay, here we go. I love a breakfast casserole. I mean, I could eat this for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. You just can't go wrong because you can put so many different things in them. If you want some spinach, or if you tolerate, certain vegetables really well, like broccoli, you could definitely put that in there. All kinds of different cheeses. Some roasted peppers would be really good. Sometimes I'll put some roasted onions in there. It's delicious. Makes me happy. Very good. Just getting back from a really hot and humid walk, but I got it in, so that's good. All right, so I'm starting my dinner prep. And I wanted to show you, this is the pork butt that I cooked in the slow cooker. What I want to do now is get it all chopped up. I'm going to chop it all up pretty finely, but I'm going to crisp up part of it for carnitas and leave the other uncrisp for just some regular barbecue. I have this really nice knife that I use. It just makes it super easy and quick to chop up all this pork. So I'm just going to take some pieces of this, and I really should just use my fork to make it easier. But I'll usually get just a good portion out on the chopping block here. And it is much easier when it's cold, like this. But yeah, I'll just start chopping up. Hand here, but it just kind of depends on how it's going. But towards the end, I'll chop it up a little bit faster. But this knife just makes everything so much easier. So what I'm going to do, and I'll show you guys just part of this. So some of this I'm just going to set aside and put it in a container. This right here, I'm going to go ahead and put onto my air fryer tray, and I will be crisping this up for the carnitas, because when you make carnitas, you want to get them really crispy on the tops. They have a little bit of a crunch, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So here is the tray that's gonna go into the air fryer for the carnitas. And I'm gonna go ahead and do a sprinkle of this Redmond's onion salt on top, just for some extra flavor. So this will go in until the top is crispy and brown. I don't know how long that'll be, maybe 5 or 6 minutes. So along with the carnitas, I think I'm gonna have some of these Argentine red shrimp. And I'm just gonna peel them up and go ahead and saute them in some butter. I usually get these shrimp at Harris Teeter, and they run a sale where you buy 2, get 3 free. So I have these bags in my freezer, and I'll just pull one out and just use that throughout the week. Usually I eat 6 or 7 shrimp at a time. They're delicious, they're always good, and I love having them on hand. Here's my plate. I've got the crispy carnitas, some shrimp, and a little bit more of that breakfast casserole. I decided to go for it. It was so delicious at lunch. So that is my dinner. All right, guys, we did it. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I ate today. And I'm so glad that you're here watching. Drop me a comment below if you thought anything looked tasty or if you're interested in any of the recipes that I used today. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. And also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when my next video is coming out. I'll see you guys next time.